Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have the new Philip Lahm card to review today. You guys are going to be seeing footage from my main account as well as my review accounts because people tend to leave very often once they see that you have loan cards, right? So that's why the icon reviews for the loan cards can sometimes be annoying, because it'd be nice if I can actually find games in the classic match. But yeah, for now, guys, with Philip Lahm, we're taking a look at a card who is 5'7", high work rates, right-footed, 3-star skills, 3-star weak foot. So in regards to how to use this card in game, you can use him as your right mid in a 3-5-2, someone that can attack and defend. His shooting is not necessarily the craziest, so you might want to give him a hunter chemistry style if you actually do want to use him in that way. But the main thing that we're going to be testing out here is going to be defensive capabilities because of how small the card actually is. In-game player traits, he has the dives into tackles traits, which is always incredibly helpful to have. We are going to be giving him the shadow chemistry style for now to boost his defense as much as possible. And we're also going to be trying him out on the anchor chemistry style, although I think the anchor chemistry style might not necessarily be the best for him because he's a small player anyways, right? So I feel like having players that, you know, defend as quickly as possible when it comes to the pace department is going to be more ideal for a card like this at 5'7". With Lahm in game, guys, he is going to be working with what body type? Short and lean minus. So short and lean minus is a combination of being agile but also being strong. So that's actually a pretty good body type for him to have. In-game attributes, we are going to have 99 acceleration, 198 sprint speed. Should be a very speedy player in-game considering the height and body type that he does have. Shooting is on the lower side for now because we are going to be testing him out in the attacking positions mostly. Passing for the card is really good, right? It's in the high, or it's in the low 90s area, high 80s area, which is obviously fantastic to have for a player that's mostly going to be playing in the midfield position. Dribbling we will be experimenting with because he is a 5'7" player with a short and lean minus body type. Defensive stats, we're going to be boosting it to be essentially perfect, but you might not necessarily have to give him a shadow chemistry style. Like I said, if you actually want to use him in that side area as your, you know, player that pushes forward and comes back, giving him a hunter could be super ideal. Giving him a hawk chemistry style could be ideal. It just depends on how you're going to line up this card in game, right? Again, in our case, we're going to be using him mostly in that 3-5-2 CDM position to see what he's like defensively. And then last but not least, for physical capabilities, he has 97 for stamina. Aggression and strength is not in a higher area, but when you give him the anchor chemistry style, you have 80 for strength, 80 for aggression, and then 92 for jumping. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I think when a player is smaller, if their pace is formatted a certain way, like this card is at a 90 for acceleration, 98 for sprint speed, I'd rather not care about the physical, right? Because I'm not going to notice it as much if I can't use the pace to my advantage, in my opinion. It just depends on the person, right? But guys, we're going to be using two different accounts. We're going to be using different players and stuff, right? So we're going to be using this account with him playing in that right CDM position, and then my main account as well in the right CDM position. So yeah, we'll see how he performs in game. Hopefully he's a beast. Let's go, Lahm, not even controlling him there. Ah, nice try. Okay, I appreciate that. The effort, A for effort. Well done, Lahm. Oh, almost there. Well done, Lahm, blocking the side area. Good interception. Oh, what a pass. Oh, beauty. That was a lovely weighted pass by Lahm. Great finish by Thierry Henry. Again, Lahm, well done. Lahm again there. Oh, I got that ball there, but it's a little sluggy right now. It's not his fault. It's the game, you know. We'll lay off. There we go. No, Lahm's got it. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, well done. Oh, man, I was going to get lucky there, too. I wish he intercepted that. Lahm did, though. Good touch there, Lahm. See what I'm saying? Yeah, good second man press there with Lahm. Wow. That was pretty funny. He got the initial challenge there, and then he ended up scoring the goal for me. Can't go wrong with that. Guys, I will say, very important to mention, give him the shadow chemistry style. The anchor, I feel like, is super pointless, man. Looks so much better with that shadow. Oh, almost got the reach there. Good, AI defending. Okay, that pass from Lahm, absolutely brilliant. And then Keane with a fantastic finish. Look at that. Lahm has like this explosiveness. Oh wow, Paqueta with the reg. He has this explosiveness now with his card that just feels way better with the shadow for sure. Yeah, great stuff. Oh, you know I had to go for the audacity, my boy. That's the thing that Lahm is missing, right? He's missing that height and that physical for some interceptions, some tackles and stuff, right? Hey, why not, man? Got time those on the green. Aggressiveness, nice. Oh, almost there with Keane too. Oh, that wasn't like a looped one. That was like a direct. I definitely didn't want to direct there. Thank you, Lahm. Appreciate you. You know what, Lahm? I'll take the foul there every single day. 100%, BB. I go up from there. Good second man. Yeah, the pace boost is definitely way better. Oh, I wish it was possession based. Come on, EA. Give me. Philip Lahm on the green. We take those. Thank you very much, sir. Oh, I was trying to hit him with the dribble there with the Lahm skis. Okay, Lahm, okay. Oh, his first player did the shot cancel animation. The second player was like, nah. I don't fall for it twice, my guy. Thank you, Lahm. Thank you, Lahm. Okay, guys, so final verdict on the Philip Lahm card. So, guys, we were trying him out with both the anchor chemistry style as well as the shadow chemistry style, mostly in the CDM position for a 3-5-2 formation. So what I noticed the most about this card is that for me personally, right, just for me personally, I always prefer to have players that are way more physical oriented in the midfield position, that have the high work rates, players that push forward and come back. But you have to understand that this is a different type of player, because let's just say, for instance, you want players to feel as responsive as possible. You want players to have this crazy aggressiveness when it comes to pace and agility, right? That's what Lahm is going to be for you. Because if your gameplay is not up to par and you want to be able to dribble properly in it or as good as possible in it, Philipp Lahm is going to be that gameplay compensator, right? Obviously, because he has the high work rates in this 3-5-2 tactic that we're using, he's basically on balance. So there was moments where you actually notice him going on the attack, coming back on the defense, which is absolutely no problem for a card like this because of the fact that he has 97 stamina. So pushes forward, comes back really nicely, constantly, definitely lingers around the 18-yard box really nicely too. I would just say that the main thing that I felt like I was missing personally for that defensive feel is that I do prefer to have someone that's a little bit taller. So for instance, this Nkunku card, right? So I always tell you guys when I hit the 86, I personally wasn't crazy about it, but once it got higher, it definitely became very nice for me personally. And the reason being for this is because this card is a lean body type with a 5'10" height. So yes, he lacks in physicality as well. But when you give this card a shadow chemistry style, I prefer to have a player like this in the midfield position because he has the height to be able to defend certain scenarios, right? With Lahm, you could see that sometimes he would go for an interception or a tackle, and he doesn't have the height to fully get the ball, right? That's just going to be a thing that happens with the cards sometimes. But like I said, that's what you do. That's what happens when you work with cards like this. Generally speaking, guys, I think the card is definitely very nice for what it is, right? Obviously, if you give him a hunter chemistry style, you already have really good defensive capabilities, right? So let's just say, for instance, you wanted to use this card as your right mid in a 3-5-2, someone that pushes forward and comes back. A card like this is going to be very ideal to have in that area because of his base card stats for defending already being really high. The 3-star is not necessarily as big of a deal because it's not like you're going to cut inside and go for a 4-star weak foot finesse shot. It's mostly going to be power strikes for the most part. So a card like this, guys, that feels as aggressive as he does in game, that works with that dives into tackles trait, I still feel like he's a very solid card, honestly. I think that the short and lean minus body type that EA gave him actually compensates well for the fact that he's a 5'7" player. It actually makes him significantly better. So I think the body type definitely makes a huge difference for a card like this. But for me personally, if I were going to line him up in the midfield position, I prefer physical type dudes or taller guys, right? Again, like that Nkunku card, he's a little bit taller, so he can get some of the challenges and stuff, right? But if you guys do end up getting this card from the Icon Moments pack, you get him from, actually completing the SBC, he's pretty solid. I just prefer to have bigger guys there personally. But yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video today. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.